Hey everyone, welcome to another episode. My name is Spinello. I've meant to record this video for so long, but it seems that with each passing day, new technology gets released that makes it obsolete. I used to be good at predicting techie stuff, but it's becoming harder and harder to do so with new technology being released faster and all the time. This is a glance into the future. Now, before I start yapping any further, I'll give you the conclusion of this video so you don't have to wait 10 minutes to decide if you're interested or not. Actors, movies, the entertainment industry as we know it is dead. That's what I'll put in the thumbnail and title to get people to click. But okay, how do we get there from where we are now and how soon? Here are the main points. AI is taking over. No matter what your personal feelings are on the subject, it seems to have permeated the zeitgeist and we can't escape it now. It's in our browsers, apps, devices, and probably soon in our appliances as well. AI is the biggest tech fad we've had in a while. It's as big as crypto thought it was, and it seems to be here for the long run. Although it's not like AI has just appeared, of course, advancements have taken decades of work by thousands of people. But thanks to ChatGPT's meteoric rise and success, there's now been a snowball effect, and now everything is AI, 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 AI. Of course, everything is about money, so there's a lot of that swirling around. Nvidia, OpenAI, Meta, all the big hitters are growing and making billions from AI, and thus the tools are getting better very fast. Very fast. Although there have been Chinese open source breakthroughs like DeepSeek, Hanyuan, and One, to name a few, unfortunately the best AI tools for creatives are still locked behind a money gate. You could bypass the overpriced subscriptions and credit models of the US tools, but even the open source video models, for example, need a crazy stacked computer system to run. So, take the wild growth of AI, plus how ubiquitous companies like Apple, Google, and Meta have become. All our information, whether static info like who we are, where we are from, etc., but also live info like where we are and how we are, is constantly being siphoned and analyzed to such a forensic level to, you guessed it, make money. Remember the old adage, if a product is free, you are the product. Over the last few years, there have been scandal after court case about how our information is gathered, stored, and disseminated, but it doesn't seem to have helped really. To be honest, even here in South Africa, the POPI Act was introduced to help the common person's info from being shared and sold to the highest bidders. But we all know how that has gone. Thank goodness for apps like Truecaller. If you own a device and you have a social media account, all your stuff is in the cloud. So those are the first two building blocks to my idea: AI and personal information. The last piece, hardware. We were all wowed or whelmed by Apple Vision Pro's unveiling, and while the tech or idea of an augmented or virtual reality is not new, this was certainly the most polished I've seen. I've not had the pleasure of testing it out, but one can see from reviews what they are like, obviously to a certain extent. Immersive, beautiful to look at, amazing potential and possibilities, so this is what I'm thinking for this glance into the future. Picture this. It's the future. 2080. There is a tech company like no other. Let's call it Cloud. It's the eventual destination of the Disneys and the Metas of the world. One company, everywhere, omniscient almost. Modern humanity is fully plugged into the cloud system. One set of devices for each person that they do everything with, intrinsically linked with us. You have a key device, which is like a phone, a clear piece of glass with everything inside it. In our story, this technology is coupled with sleek VR specs and a watch-like device, which is cybernetically hooked into our skin, combining into a holistic experience. Thus, Cloud knows everything. How much you earn, how much you sleep, how much you work out, how much you fuck, how much pills you take, how much you cry at night when things get overwhelming. You catch my drift? Now, the key can be used as a remote, mouse, or controller, but also as a device. The watch-like device is called the Eye, tracks everything, steps, heartbeat, when you're ill, even when your depression kicks in. The VR device, called the Visor, has the ability to totally lock out the outside, totally immersive with bone conduction headphones, very much like the now primitive attempts made by Apple in the early 2020s. Just much better, and best of all, it's all free for everyone because capitalism is dead in the future. Contrary to popular belief now, humans still work and have jobs, and while everything is not perfect, cloud has kinda unified everyone into somewhat of a tech utopia. AI has solved most of the pressing human issues like poverty and starvation, and all the billionaires of before have died out, although a new wave of tech billionaires remain, mostly on the council of cloud. But that is for another video. Focus. Who knows what work would be in the future? There are jobs that exist today that didn't exist 10 years ago, so just imagine what amazing jobs await in the future. Let's say you're a slime team leader. We won't even get into what that means, just know that you've had a rough week at work and the person you're seeing is ghosting you. Some things never change. You live alone and you come home after a long day. The house responds, "Evening, coffee or cold one?" The AI is modeled after you as a companion, but you could choose anyone or anything to be your companion. Now keep in mind, your device knows everything. When you woke up, how you slept, what you had for breakfast, how many bowel movements you had, and if they were good. So it knows your week sucked so far, and you're being ghosted. It also knows every movie you've watched and how you felt watching it. Same with music. You use your cloud credits to access experience. Cloud's all-encompassing entertainment system. It takes all of your biometric info of the last few days and also looks through everything you've experienced the week through your Visor camera, and it generates your next experience. An immersive mix of a movie/game that you experience as if it's happening to you in reality. The AI generates an immersive real-time narrative with you as the protagonist. It picks the theme or genre of the experience, and it knows what you need as a pick-me-up right now. Once you've finished your experience, you feel a lot better. A tailor-made experience made just for you, generated from your experiences and tastes. What could go wrong? Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. See ya!